To celebrate our coming together as a group, I made everybody muffins. Thorn, no, I made you a special one. I think you know which. We've gotten a history assignment where, if we want, we can work in pairs. I've always imagined being part of a duo, like Troy and Arbet. In primary school, I had a friend and we were that close. Thick as thieves we were. I want to say Lisa? Amy, I didn't make it one because you're probably watching Your Way to the Ideal Man.
You know me so well. Which reminds me. Look! See the picture? Yeah. You see who it is? That's the alleged bastard son of Prince Charles, Richard. No way. And on campus.
Wait, that's true. I read in The Sun that he's currently looking to study at a mid-range university.
Oh my god. You need to show me that article.
I used to think Amy was like a power saver bulb, you know, slow to get there, but eventually bright. But now I know there is no light.
So, love lives aside, how are you guys doing for the new assignment?
Well, I still haven't recovered from the failing grade we got from Professor Tenner.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I've never been F'd before.
Surprise, surprise.
Vita and I haven't gotten to the project yet.
That's because she's still on our mad man hunt. She's worse than the most dangerous game and Kill Bill combined.
Oh! So you're working together?
So are Thorn and me.
And I.
Good work for Apple. We're working on a dramatic retelling of The War of the Roses. Acting.
So you're also working together? But there's 5 of us.
Oh, work for Apple. Now I get it.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Tenner?
My blood pressure, but thanks for asking, Miss Clark.
You can call me Ross. Like from Friends, but a girl.
No, I won't. Formality maintains a distance I'm quite fond of.
I was just checking in to see how you were doing. If you were managing.
Last week I was told by my colleagues that my apparently irritable demeanour has become a distraction to students and professors. I was given a card by the department in which I've been asked to be more happy. It's happier, idiots. Doing my best, of course.
Just wanted to wish you good luck. Why don't you give me a smile to practice?
No.
Ah, come on. Just one. Give me a smile. Well, there you go. Now keep practicing, okay?
And although the British Isles and Star Wars galaxy are far, far apart, the Jacobite revolt and the rebel struggle against the Empire are in many ways comparable.
Stop! Jimmy, was it? James, I'm afraid you've lost my interest. That was terrible. Although you did in fact entertain us with your incompetence.
But in a way, they are comparable, right?
In a sense? No. Sit.
Professor Tenner is pretty scary.
I know. I heard he can sneeze with his eyes open.
I heard better. I heard he pees and poos standing up.
So?
I've heard worse. I heard he killed a cat with his bare hands.
Now that cannot possibly be true.
No, that's not true. I ran it over. And that's time. Remember, we have more presentations tomorrow, so you may want to bring something to read. Good luck. Okay, get out.
That was weird. Almost felt like he was gonna kill us. Hey Vita, you know how in movies you have these two friends that are so close they can finish each other's
Shit! I need to catch up to Amy before she starts her manhunt again.
Okay, bye. Am I upset that I don't have a partner?
All right, let's get this mother going. Time to introduce the world to the theatrical duo of Michael and Thorne, a soon-to-be famous combo in the veins of Sherlock Holmes and Ainsley Harriott. I'll start with one you'll definitely know. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York.
Don't know it.
What? That was Richard III!
Oh. And you were playing?
Richard III!
Oh. I didn't get it.
You Philistine!
The assignment is to do a presentation on the War of the Roses, not perform Shakespeare in tights, sponsored by Crotch Sock.
Not perform Shake! Thou dost infect my eyes.
Hi guys!
Aside, wench!
Hey Thorne, in the spirit of tights and partners, if I say Batman, you say...
Shaft.
Soon. Very soon. Amy! 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 What are you doing?
I'm so close to finding him. I can feel it.
We need to get to work and you need to stop obsessively looking for a man.
I wouldn't just go for any man, Vita. He needs to have 3 specific qualities. He needs to be dashing, intelligent, and caring. I'm looking for Dick. And I really want some Dick. And I want it now.
For fuck's sake.
Hey, excuse me. Wait, Vita,
Not now.
You shouldn't be too dependent on others. It might hamper your development. Oftentimes when you're alone, you become better. Look at Robbie Williams when he left Take That to begin a solo career. I'm like Robbie. Better when I'm alone.
We're screwed, aren't we? Vita, just give it up. It's only 10 minutes before class.
I'm getting there.
Well, we wouldn't be in this situation if you just agreed to my idea instead of being an elfish, marked, abortive, rooting hog.
Just hit him already. Isn't that what men always do?
I can't hit him, he's the only black guy in the faculty. Hitting him is like killing a panda.
And my mission to find a guy from the picture continues.
And that's why we have nothing.
I'll have him very soon. Although he's proven to be as elusive as Hannah.
Yeah, what happened to Hannah?
I haven't seen her since she stared at me in my tights yesterday.
Everyone's dead.
We kind of neglected her, didn't we? Forming pairs without her.
You think she's okay?
I'm sure she's fine.
Hannah.
Oh, look at that! Time for class. Good luck on your presentations.
I'm scared.
I'm turned on.
Okay, shut up. We've got a lot of presentations to get through today. You're first. I believe you registered with a partner?
No, I'll be presenting alone. I've been garfunkeled.
You registered as a duo, so you have to... You know what? I don't care. Start.
Thank you.
I can't. Well, that certainly sounded like Shakespeare. Kenneth Shakespeare, the retarded brother.
Well, that was a disaster.
That was a terrible start. Nothing unexpected. Let's continue, shall we? Vita?
I have nothing to present.
Disappointing.
I'm presenting for us, sir.
What? You're prepared.
Amaze me.
The War of Roses was a brutal competition between the House of Lancaster and the House of York.
Okay, good start. This might actually work.
And the leaders of these houses were competing to be Britain's next top model.
Professor Tanner's 10-minute laughing break won't help a damn thing. We're done. I'm done. Maybe we should have chosen different partners.
Maybe you should have.
Maybe we need new partners next time. I'll be John F. Kennedy if you'll be Marilyn Monroe.
If you're JFK, I'll be Lee Harvey Oswald. You know, it's a good thing you played Richard, seeing as you're a dick. Not my best joke, but you're still a dick.
Michael. Richard. Dick.
Settle down. Right. We've got our last presentation, I believe. Hannah Lewis.
Yesterday I sat in the library and after comfort food and watching Bridget Jones on my phone, I sat down and finished my presentation. And I read that the royal families wanted to sit on that throne so badly that they sacrificed alliances, friends and family to get it. But a throne is just one seat, and I don't want to sit alone. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. At the end of the final battle of the War of the Roses, Richard III stood alone on a hill. His greed for the throne and his constant paranoia and anger would eventually mean his downfall. This is the history of the War of the Roses.
She killed.
Although the House of York enjoyed the initial victory, it was a Pyrrhic victory, and the final triumph belonged to Henry VII of the House of Lancaster. Thank you.
My, Miss Lewis. An incredible solo effort.
Oh, it wasn't solo, sir. It was a group effort.
You did this together.
Yes. The previous presentations were meant to mimic the disruption and division of the time, but in the end, united a country as they were married together.
Well, you did improve on the Shakespearean opening. Alright, pass for all of you.
terrific, Hannah.
The Shakespeare opening was a little flat, but other than that, quite adequate.
Even Mr. Tanner thought it was awesome.
I know, I didn't know it. Guys, he's smiling again. Run!
Hey, how's it going with being more happy?
I quit a while ago. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, Ross.
Did you just call me Ross?
No?
You've never done that before. You like me?
No? No, I don't.
Hey, Hannah. We just wanted to thank you for saving us all with the presentation.
And to show our appreciation, we baked some muffins.
Those are just like the ones I made you guys. And there's even a black one from Thorn.
Yeah, there's also one from me.
Thank you guys so much. I don't need to be in a dynamic duo. I don't need one good friend because I have 4. Even better than the one I had in primary school. Was it Lisa?
Michael, is that your hand?